Lars is supposed to call to confirm dinner at my place. We did not set a firm time. He doesn't have the address. I hope he cancels. I cut the bag. 2 frozen bodies land on the kitchen counter. They're not scaled or gutted. It didn't occur to me to check at the store. The label was in Tagalog. Lars and I exchanged numbers at a library event a few months ago. He knows I don't date, so he asked over the phone. Would I marry him in exchange for benefits? Would I sail around the world with him? I run my fingers on the glimmering body of each fish from head to tail. Under LA's bright sun, everything is glamorous. Even dead fish shielded with scales sharp as knives, ready to enter soft tissue. Cut myself I did as a teen, ran pins down my arm and watched the slits turn into blood beads. There was never a steady stream, but bleeding beads strung on a straight line the pin drew. Unlike now, my blood clotted rapidly. Unlike now, cutting meant joy. Now I have a teenage daughter, and I'm turning into my father, who scaled and gutted fish. Now Dad is soil. Bring back pictures from the tide pools of the Aegean Sea. Watch his sharp knife caress and strike fresh bodies. Feel the cool breeze break tide pools under the morning sun. Watch him from afar, like I used to. He would walk down to the rocky edge of the sea in his tight swimsuit with psychedelic patterns and screaming colors in search of motionless pools. He'd sit on one of the spongy protrusions, place his gear at arm's length, and run his shiny blade over the bodies. He'd keep the scaled ones in a tub filled with seawater. Salty water drowned scents and kept stray cats away. Dad scaled slowly, sparing cuts. He scaled meditatively, scraping joy with each stroke. When Dad bent over again and his shadow fell on slit bellies, blackish red soft organs snailed out and dropped into the fresh pool. His uncut fingers made repetitive skilled moves. A long straight line opened the belly and his fingers pulled the liver, stomach, and heart out, rinsing and rinsing with cool salty water. Ringing, the phone. Must be Lars. It's not. I thought you should know. A few weeks ago, Elena's arms were covered in cuts. Did you see her arms? It's my daughter's father, Robin. Talking about our 12-year-old's cuts. No, I did not see. Cuts on her beautiful, exquisitely slim arms I did not lay eyes on. Cutters hide their art. We'll have to talk about that later. I can't discuss this with him. I should call someone. Lars is out of the question. He'll ask about tonight. Maybe I'll call Elena and teach her a few things about cutting. You can't cut during summer. Your arms are bare. If you wear long-sleeved shirts, you get hives. You can't cut, period. You wait for the cutting season, the chill of winter, knife-sharpened alleyways. Wait for oneness in enclosed spaces. Pain comes from cutting. Cold acts as a suppressor of pain. Cutting is better in winter. You dangle your arm from the window into the chilled air, into emptiness. Blood spills into your palm. You wonder what really happened to Jesus. Blood is not bad, if permitted to spill by its owner. Blood dances with the wind and clings on bare oak branches. But there can't be that much of it. If you weren't sacrificing sheep, just slitting your hand or arm, or maybe getting close to your wrist, just touching a vein and fantasizing. Instead, I call Lars. He sounds very excited about dinner. Fish don't matter, frozen or cooked. He cares about the story, wonders about Dad and me. Why did you watch your father scale from afar? I don't know. Next time he scales, you should watch closely. I can't tell him blood squirted all over the walls at Dad's hospital room. When he tried to run away, IV needles plunged out of his arms, hit the walls and gushed. He screamed, "No! No!" And maybe he said more. Mom wouldn't say. Then people in blue uniforms rushed into the room, pinned him down, and forced heavy tranquilizers down his bloodstream. He kept protesting until he went into a coma. Right before the blood was the doctor whispering to Mom, telling her that there's no hope, that he'll die. Dad overheard. "No, no," he shouted and tried to run away. But maybe he said more. Mom wouldn't say. She was the only one in the hospital room right before he went into a coma. And right before the doctor told Mom he'd die, Dad asked to dial his daughter's number in LA. Dad wanted to say something. Mom told him it was too late at night in LA. Dad wanted to say something to me. Mom wanted to spare me. She didn't know, but maybe he said more. Mom wouldn't say. "Are you there?" "Yes, Lars." "What time should I pick you up?" "My father passed away." "I didn't know. When?" "While he was getting ready to retire and sail the world."